What's that?
Okay. Tell me about the people that you met in Milan.
Um, in Milan, it was a funny story. Actually, it's another funny story. We were trying to get off somewhere else. We were trying to go to like this courtyard, like at night, just to go look at it, take some pictures. We really didn't know where people met up. And so we got off at this one spot, and where our hotel person told us to go to, where young people hang out. And in Milan, it's like really expensive, really high end. And so we get off at this one stop, and it's like a New York City scene, or like, you know, I don't even know, like something very, very high end bar scene. Like the drinks were like, you know, for a beer it was like 11 euros, which, you know, is almost like $15 American money.
Wow.
Yeah, it was extremely, and we were like, what? And people, they were like models, like you could tell they were real legit models. That's where they're all from, you know, out. And so we were like, this is not, you know, I mean, I couldn't even get one drink. So we get back on the train, and we didn't want to go home yet. So we trying to get off this stop to go see this cathedral, like this massive cathedral in Milan that we had visited previously in the day, but we just wanted to go see at night. And we get off at the wrong stop, and while we were off at the wrong stop, there were people our age that could speak American or English, and so we just kind of started talking, and it turned out we got off the spot where all of our age, like all the college kids, go and hang out, and so it was just a massive coincidence, and just kind of worked out perfectly. And so in Milan, where all these people hang out, it's just this open, huge courtyard. And I mean, I wish I could show you a picture, but it's literally just like a bunch of kids gathered around. You would think it's like this massive festival, like at night, but there's nothing. There is no like show. There's nothing really going on. There's a couple of kids like playing around with instruments, you know. And it's just a massive courtyard where people come and hang out and drink just casually. And it was all called, you know, all of our ages, and we met people from all over the place, because so many people in Europe do like study abroad. It sounds like it's a lot more common, just because for them it's like states.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just like countries over there, but that's like the luxury of just like hopping on the train and just going to another country, when it's just like us traveling up to another state. So we met people from all over Europe at this courtyard, and like Turkey, German people, you know, couldn't even understand anything they were saying. Their accents were so thick. I mean, we met a ton of Italians from like the north and south, so it was really cool to see the difference if you're growing up in the north and the south. And we also actually ran into people from New York, like other Americans. I don't know what, they were like on a school trip. People from Ireland. I mean, more like, I don't even know what the names are, like Czechoslovakia or whatever, all those Russian territory areas. And so that was the coolest part, I think, of the trip. Just hanging out for like 3 hours, just talking and meeting so many different people. Another cool part, like I said, was meeting North and Southerners, like Italians,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like the Southerners were a lot more. They were a lot more nice. They're like just kind of like how it is in America. That's why I thought it was really interesting, because I even point out to them like the difference that I saw. And they were walking back. I mean, we stayed up really late. I mean, just hanging out. And we also went. They had Turkish food, so it was really cool, like seeing Italians like try and cater to other different parts of food, because, you know, in America, I mean, we've got American food restaurants will be like burgers and steaks, and so we ate at a Turkish restaurant at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it was just really fun getting to that experience, and we're all Facebook friends now, so, you know, just hop on over to go see somebody in Turkey if I want to. I'm really gonna do that though.
Okay. You were saying, how do I say it?
Lorecci.
Lorecci. Why was that?
That was at the end of the trip. Okay, in Lorecci, the difference that we also got experience with over there, well, besides the town itself is just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a little more high end, because it's you're living on the coast, so it's not like gorgeous. It's not like villas, like this massive villa that we come to in our terms of like Hollywood or something. But it might be called villas. You know, up top in the mountains, like overlooking the ocean, and courtyards, just like literally the ocean, and just like sailboats just right there, and the restaurants. I mean, it was so windy because you're just right on the water. Like, you're right on these just gorgeous ocean side. And there, it was really cool. I would say it's our kind of happy hour. It's their time frame over there. I think it's like from 2 until 6 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I don't know what it's called over there, but you just would go and you'd get a drink, and with a drink, it's just casual drinking, and you would get like pistachios, you know, little chips and little bruschettas, like just for free, which, you know, I love that. It's free, but I mean, it was like, I love little snacky foods, so it's just like you just buy this one drink. We're literally sitting out, literally looking over this ocean, this gorgeous ocean, mm-hmm. with just like some food and like these just these interesting drinks. I can't even remember what it's called. It's this orange drink, I think, made with like a white wine, but it was really big over there. So that was really fun because it's just getting to that culture, because that's where we met the guy from college that we met on the train. So that was where his family was from. So we also got to go see his house, what the typical Italian family's house looked like. And it wasn't a house per se. It was more like just a one floored flat or
mm-hmm.
apartment. And you know, they're not glitzy, and they're not like, you know, wasteful with money. I mean, again, in Milan, that's where you saw like extravagant, and in Rome, like where people really, you know, got extravagant. But over there, it was just a normal Italian family household. We got to have mozzarella balls from Naples, and that his dad had brought back. We also got to try like homemade balsamic, and herbs that his parents make.
Mm-hmm.
We also got to have this coffee liqueur that his grandmother makes, and he also made us like pasta with the grandmother's homemade marinara sauce. So it was gorgeous, and it was the best place because it was like a real, just comfortable time. It's just like us hanging out at our house, but it's like in Italy, and it was just so cool to see how they function over there, I guess.
Mm-hmm.